Hello, in this video we will be learning how to find the volume of a rectangular pyramid when we are given the slant height. So first we need to understand what is the difference between height and slant height. So as you can see in this picture, the height is the distance from the base straight up to the top of the pyramid, whereas slant height is what would be the distance along the side of the pyramid. So usually our pictures will tell us what the height of the pyramid is, but sometimes we are shown the slant height. So we'll have to do a little bit of extra work, because if I think about the formula for the volume of a pyramid, volume equals 1/3 length times width times height. This H stands for height, not slant height. So if our picture tells us slant height, we will have to do a little extra work to find out what the height is. And then once we know what the height is, we can calculate the volume. So let's just dive into an example. So in this picture, I know that my length is 8 and my width is also 8. However, this 10, which is going along the outside of my pyramid, that is my slant height. And in order for me to find the volume of this pyramid, I will need to know what is the height of the pyramid, not the slant height. So I'm going to go ahead and label this as H, because we don't know what the height is. We only know what the slant height is. So before we can find the volume, we have to calculate what the height is. And we do that by creating a triangle inside our pyramid. We know that the slant height is 10. This line along the bottom, well, that would be half the distance of this 8 that is on my length. So this distance here would be 4. And then I can use Pythagorean theorem to help me figure out what h is, or to help me figure out the height. So I will do h squared plus 4 squared equals 10 squared, using the Pythagorean theorem. So 4 squared is 16, and 10 squared is 100. I will subtract 16 from both sides, and that will tell me that h squared is 84. And then to get h by itself, I will do the square root. And I get approximately 9.17. So my height is 9.17. And now I can calculate the volume of my pyramid, because I have the length, the width, and the height. Okay, so this slant height number will no longer be used. That 10 inches, we don't care about it anymore, because the volume of a pyramid, we only want length times width times height. So I will do 1/3. Again, my length is 8 as well as my width, and my height is 9.17. So 1/3 times 8 times 8 times 9.17, and I get approximately 195.63, and I label volume inches cubed.